Hi guys, we are now in Flight Simulator X again. This is our 737. It's in the Boeing colours, just because they were the only ones that I really like the look of. So this is Boeing Golf Whiskey Lima Charlie, and we are flight 1520. So, we're sat cold and dark at present. I'm gonna say we're all loaded up ready. So let's turn power on. I have no idea why the engines are spooling up like that. Apparently someone on the previous flight had left the starter switch running. Don't know who or why. Right now we don't need taxi lights, we need all these lights, so okay. Let's start the APU. That should have been done a while ago. We don't want these generators on at present. We've got, given the weather, I'm going to put our anti-ice on shortly. What's that? De-ice. That's also de-ice already on. That one. Get no smoking and seatbelt signs on. Okay. So at this point we would call air traffic control and request push and start. Turn the taxi lights on. Let's assume they've given us permission for push and start. Shift P for push back. As you can see, we are beginning to move backwards. So while we're doing that, we're going to start engine 1. Whoops. I'm waiting for N1 here, sorry, N2 to reach about 23%, and then I'm going to put fuel into the engine. That'll do, fuel going in. Apparently that hasn't worked. Maybe I need to press Shift F4. That, it seems, has not worked either. That could be a problem. Maybe it's Control F4 and I'm just an idiot. Right, at this point, I believe, so we're going to stop the pushback here, Shift P again. Aha, that's one engine running. Going to put the parking brakes on. No, it's not running. It should be though. Do I have a fuel flow panel? I do not. What have I missed? What is wrong? Okay, let's check our panels. Shift 1. Nothing off there. Shift 2. That's radio stacks. Shift 3. GPS. Shift 4. Throttle quadrant. Can't see an issue with that. Shift 5. Overhead. Battery is on. Fuel pumps are on. Engine 1, hydraulic switches seem fine. They're all on. I can't see why there would be an issue there. That needs to come over to flight. No, that needs to go the other way. Try that. Does that change anything? Does not appear to. Let's get rid of that panel. Let's just check. What's that? That's fine. Why? What's the issue here? Oops. Let's try that. Switch. Try just putting the generators on and see what happens. Should not make a difference, but why were the fuel pumps not on? I'm pretty sure I turned them on. Okay, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way and press Control E. Why is it trying to start N1 first, or engine 1? Don't know, strange. Okay, while we wait, we're going to do flight control check. Full back, full forwards, full left, full left, yep, looks good, full right, looks good, rudder, that's one of the engines running, rudder, full left, full right, that's good, speed brakes fully deployed, that's good, okay. That's starter cut out on both engines. Let's taxi. 1520 permission to taxi, we'd normally request from tower. As we taxi, I'm going to attempt to set our autopilot. Pretty tricky doing it while we're moving, but I'm going to try. I'm going to aim for about 330 knots in the climb. Well, way too much. Is that a taxiway? No, we've passed our taxiway, we can go that way, it's fine. Don't try and multitask. Normally your co-pilot would do this, but I don't currently have a co-pilot. one of them would focus on the taxiing and the other would set the aircraft up, but whoops, I did not want to adjust the bank limiter. How do I increase that? 25, that's fine. Altitude set to, we're going to go up to 10k. Yeah, that's good. Whoops. That's too high. That's too low. There we go, that's 10k. That's all good. Okay. We are going to arm the flight director. You see this blue line, that's our 20-degree line. We also have a mark on here showing us altitude we're aiming for. We're gonna arm the auto throttles. I believe we want them armed at this point. Going to, that's flight directors on, arm the autopilot, altitude hold. No, we don't want approach hold. Come on, more power. Nav hold, no thank you. Heading hold. Speed hold we're gonna want. Oh no, not yet. Okay, don't do that on the ground while you're taxiing. That would not be good, taxiing at 330 knots. So the plan currently is we're sat on Doncaster Sheffield Airport. We're going to take off in this bad weather from here, fly a circuit and see if we can land again. In fact, no, we'll fly across to Leeds Bradford Airport, I think. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. We are on the back heading from runway 20. So we are on runway 34, maybe? Going 340 degrees? We will see. No, this is runway 20. Oh, I know why. It's not 20 degrees, it's 200 degrees. Okay, that's fine too. Brakes on. Let me check my map. Now I've changed plans. No, don't want Sheffield City. That's Church Fenton. Maybe Leeds Brad is roughly, what is it, take off and fly 340 degrees, 360 is there. Yeah, 340 seems right. What's the ident? EGNM. Okay. 340 off the pad. Oops. Not off the pad, off the runway, that's the word. So push it up, we want about 50%. That's good, and now I'm the auto throttle, speed hold, brakes off. Good. speed coming up nicely. Drop one notch of flaps. Pull back. Let the autopilot take over. That's not the autopilot doing that. Oh dear. I thought the autopilot had control. It did not. Okay, see you next time, guys. We might